How important is a mortgage broker if you want to build a property portfolio? My name is Thomas O'Regan, and me and my wife currently have 11 property portfolio, and I make these videos to help people get educated on investing in property here in Australia. So I love investing in property, and I know who's the most important person when it comes to property investing. In residential, that is the mortgage broker. Getting the finance for properties is the most important part of investing in property, unless you are buying property in cash. And I don't know anyone that buys property in cash, but I don't know why you would want to buy property in cash, because if you're buying property to grow wealth, then to the average person, it sounds ridiculous, but the best way to grow wealth in property is to attach debt to it. So, let me say one more thing: attach debt to it with income, rental income. Okay, so that's how you grow wealth in property. If you just buy, I don't even want to get into it right now. I just want to talk about the mortgage broker. Mortgage brokers are very important in your portfolio. There's a lot of mortgage brokers out there that will talk shit, honestly. There's so many mortgage brokers out there. I think if you're interested in investing in property, you should honestly just talk to as many mortgage brokers as you possibly can. Find one that works for you, and whatever they say as well, you have to get them to back it up, show you case studies, show you testimonials, show you who they've worked with, speak to the clients they've worked with, because the reality is some people are good at talking. It doesn't mean they're good at being a mortgage broker. And just to be completely honest, that's the experience that I've had myself. And once again, just to be completely honest, me and my wife have grown the property portfolio to the point it is without using mortgage brokers. You're probably scratching your head wondering, what are you talking about? You haven't used mortgage brokers? You just said mortgage brokers are the most important part of building a property portfolio. Well, there's these other guys that aren't mortgage brokers, which I would say, depending on what strategy you're using, are better. And they're called lenders. It's effectively like people that work directly for the bank. They work in the bank. They specialize in lending like a mortgage broker. But the thing is, they only specialize in lending with the one bank. If they work for CBA, they're only gonna find you a loan in CBA. Whatever product CBA has available, that's what you're gonna have to do if you go with them. Whereas a mortgage broker, they may have 50 banks they can go to. So there's a lot more options, but just the reality is, if you're trying to build a property portfolio fast and you're going from zero to hero, and you're not in a complicated situation, the lenders at the bank will probably be your best bet, because quite frankly, the loan applications are easier. You know, when you apply for a loan with a lender, or sorry, with a mortgage broker, there is a lot of paperwork you need to fill out. It takes a lot of time, and it's a hassle, and it deters a lot of people. And people are like, I can't be bothered to fill out all this paperwork. Whereas, say, if you go to a lender at, say, CBA, and you have a CBA bank account, they don't need anything from you. They just look at your bank account and go, that's all good. That's all good. And they may ask for 2 pay slips, and that's it. Whereas, yeah, a mortgage broker, they're going to ask, what's your, how many kids you got? They're just asking so many questions. It's unbelievable. Like hundreds of questions you need to complete to go with a mortgage broker. But reality is, if you're going to invest in property, you've got to do what you got to do. My advice is, if you're starting out and you want to go fast, start with the lenders. You'll get capped out with the lenders eventually. Ideally, go one lender, then another lender, as in, for example, the big 4 banks here are CBA, NAB, ANZ, St. George, Westpac. I don't know which. the three main ones. What's the 4th one? I forgot. The 3 main ones are NAB, ANZ, Westpac, Commonwealth. Let's call them the big 4. I forgot which of the big 4. I know the three are on top for sure. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, end of the story. Go to lenders first if you're not in a complicated situation. And then once your lending starts getting quite complicated, like me and my wife's lending is quite complicated now. We have 11 properties. Now we're needing to go to a mortgage broker. We can't do it with the bank anymore. That's it. Hopefully that helped, guys.